Perfect.
Hey, this is Nessyp, and we are back with Mr. Jay Croz. He is a manager and the producer of Miss Pocahontas. How are you today, Jay?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm all right.
You all right? Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm a R&B, soul, blues artist and a rapper. I'm a producer. I'm an engineer. I'm a videographer, photographer. I do graphic design. So pretty much anything that has to do with the music business, I'm well versed in it. Negotiating contracts, getting people signed with record companies, and so on and so forth. So I'm pretty much well versed in it.
You are a jack of all trades. I can see that now. Okay, so if you're a singer, so you do all different type of genres of music. What's your favorite?
My favorite is R&B, and that's what that was my main focus as far as my craft was R&B. So I think R&B would be my number one.
Okay. Is that because it's your favorite, or maybe it's a little easier than maybe rapping?
I don't know. I think rapping is easier because R&B, being an R&B singer, you really have to be on point. You have to have, the proper notes. You got to be in the right key. I think, yeah, R&B is a little bit more difficult than rap.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
I never looked at it that way. That's really interesting. That really is interesting. So tell me, do you have a particular favorite R&B singer that you kind of maybe pattern yourself up behind?
I don't. I never really chose one artist to pattern myself behind.
Hmm.
Growing up, I did listen to like a lot of like Luther Vandross. I used to listen to Michael Jackson. I listened to like Muddy Waters, which that's some real deep blues type stuff.
Yeah.
Like I listened to a bunch of music growing up, but I always wanted to have my own style or my own sound.
Okay.
So pretty much me just creating my own sound.
Okay. That's
Mhm.
that's great. So are you performing anywhere right now as a singer?
Yeah, yes, we have I have a show on the 27th coming up. Well, I don't know when you're gonna air this, but yeah, I got a show this month, which is actually next weekend.
Okay.
I
And
have
you're in Louisiana, right?
Yes, we are in Shreveport, Louisiana. Mhm.
Okay. Okay, I like that. So, are you working on a track right now as well as Pocahontas? Are you working on your own track?
Well, we've been pretty much focusing on her, trying to rebrand her,
Hmm.
give her sound, a new look. So I really hadn't been working on anything personally for myself because I'm focusing on her because she has a lot of music. She had a lot of music and stuff like that, but
Okay.
we back in the studio and re-record and start on some new projects. So I hadn't really been working on any new music. But the newest single that I did was All Bills Paid featuring Eric Hunter. We did that one, and the one before that was a song that I did with Big Pokey Bear. It's called If I Left Home. So we dropped that. So that's some of my newest music, but I hadn't been working.
You gonna have to sit. You gonna have to email me that music, man. I'm telling you, I would love to hear it. So,
Yeah,
with your music that you've done before you start working with Pocahontas, do you write your own lyrics?
yeah, yes. I write my own lyrics and I produce my own tracks and I engineer it and mix it and master it and everything myself. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that is awesome. I am so you guys are a team to be reckoned with here. So with your graphic arts, are you designing like the album, your EP covers?
Right. I design all of my album covers. I just designed two covers for Pocahontas for her album,
Hmm.
the Pocahontas that was released. and the starting some stuff cover. I did that, but all of my artwork is done in house. So any pictures you may see, or any artwork, album covers, or promotional items, or anything of that nature,
Okay.
is house.
Okay. So is there a particular place where someone could go and look at what you've created just in case they want to get in touch with you so that you can design stuff for them?
Yes, I'm they can see all my work. Like I say, if they see any work, any artwork with me, with my on it, I did it myself. So if they go to my Facebook page, which is JayCroz, they can see everything. And if you go to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, any other sites that you like to go to, the same name. So I try to make sure that I keep the same name for every place. You just, if you Google my name, if you Google, go to Google JayCroz, then you'll see all of my pages and different stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. So if someone wanted to get in touch with you, how do they do that? Go through your social media? Do you have an email address they can reach out to you?
Yes, my email address is JayCroz11@gmail.com. And they can also call my business number, which is 318-519-5507. If I don't answer, please leave me a message or send me a text message to let me know the nature of the call.
Okay. Well, Jay, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I so enjoyed it. I've learned so much about you guys today. It's just really awesome. When you stop working on hers and you start working on yours, then you got to give me a call because I would love to have you come back and kind of tell us what's going on with you and what you're doing. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. And well, prior to me working with her, I did 2 albums already. My first album is Southern Gumbo. Southern soul, blues, R&B, hip hop, country, and different stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I dropped another album recently, and it's Southern Gumbo Volume 2, the collaboration album, where most of the songs on the second album, I did with other artists. So I have a lot of collaborations on there. People like Big Mooch, Romy, Mr. Headbad, Mr. Don't Leave, Mr. No Weapon, Big Pokey. The list goes on and on and on and on, because I got like almost every song. Like Johnny James is on this album. Mr. U-Turn himself is on my second album. P2K, he's on that album. If I'm forgetting somebody, y'all, don't be mad at me. Yeah, all the songs have people on there. My boy Big Shreveport is on there. I mean, it's so many people on this record.
Okay, so how did you? I'm going to ask you this one question here. How did you come up with first the title Southern Gumbo, and then how did you decide to collaborate with other artists on your second album?
I guess throughout. Well, this is how I came up with the name. A friend of mine was talking to me one day, and I was letting him hear my music back in the studio, and I was just kind of talking to him, and he was like, "Man, music is like gum, man, because you got a little bit of everything in your music. You got a little bit of R&B, a little hip hop, a little soul, a little blues, a little country, a little everything." So that's how I came up with the name.
Okay.
Gumbo. I was like, "Bro, I'm using that," and he was like, "Man, hey, I'm about to use that because I'm just not a soul and blues artist, So I just want people know that it's a little bit of everything on there, When they get it, they surprised if they hear a little rapping, which I put a little rap on there, but it's still grown, for the grown and sexy. It ain't it's or anything like that. So I just dabble in everything.
Okay. And you came up with working with different artists. How did you wind up doing that? I mean, what made you want to do that?
Well, I'll say this. Pokey was like one of my inspirations. And that was like on my bucket list right there to do a song with him. And my friend Donna Jean from Detroit Soul and Blues, she helped me get that connection with Pokey, along with a few of my other buddies and stuff like that in the Southern Soul. And pretty much like I could just call, I know so many people, I could just pick up the phone, call Romy, Mr. Headband, hey man, we want to do it. He was like, yeah, let's do the record. The song is called Paul Bunyan, Call Me Paul Bunyan. And we got in touch with Johnny James, which he was a friend of Romy. So we in the studio, and so that's pretty much how it is. Just, you know, networking with people, getting people, and seeing if they wanted to work with me. And pretty much all of the ones that I asked to work with me, they did, and we put together a record. I also have a record with a new up and coming artist by the name of Gator Girl, and this song is called Plus Size Woman. So what I did too is try to find some artists that were just you know, getting started, and put them on well so they can have some exposure.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. And most of the artists that you named, are they local? They're generally local?
Oh, they everywhere. Texas,
they everywhere.
Baton Rouge. I mean, like I've done songs with people like Big Mooch. I've done songs with Cupid, Pastor Troy. Pastor Troy is on my album. The rapper Pastor Troy. Yeah, so kind of moving around, you know.
Okay. So we gonna I see more interviews coming.
I'm ready for it too.
Yes. Well, Jay, thank you again so much for joining us. I wish you all the luck in the world with your new music that you're coming out. And like I said, we would love to have you come back at some point to just kind of keep us updated on what you're doing. Is that okay?
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All righty. This has been Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. Back to you in the studio.